We now return to Let's Play Lethis, Path of Progress. The final tutorial mission, Kalkberg. Looks like we get to deal with the elite. Oh, what big progress in that little time. You are starting to impress me. However, there is another major mission waiting for us. There once was a time when this region was populated by renowned families, often even represented by the Emperor's court. It is my duty as a countess to bring back aristocracy to this place. And, well, they do pay a lot of taxes. Impossible to let such an occasion go without impeding my dear cash flow. The city of Kalkberg is only populated by workers at the moment, but provides resources and a working infrastructure to welcome a more sophisticated population. The aristocracy and bourgeois usually do not like to mingle with the simple folk. Yet, with the help of the Industrial Revolution, they are served by automatons, which are happy to provide services. These automatons are created in factories by workers. So the elite in this game are a little bit different, quite unique actually, and we actually have to manufacture an entire workforce to take care of them. Hence we need to ensure a fair amount of working automatons. The production chain of an automat, however, is far more complex than everything we have built before. We need to find iron, build a furnace, and transform iron into steel. Go on. Then we need to build an automaton factory. To properly work, 3 particular conditions have to be fulfilled. The factory needs to be connected with steam-filled pipelines. It needs a steel supplies regularly, and it needs steam capsules provided by the condenser. Certainly a lot of work and resources, yet it is the price to pay for such proficient workforces. Then, when an automaton factory is properly working, it provides 15 automatons. These machines can be used as workforce in special bourgeois buildings. You absolutely have to maintain your automaton factories up and running, because otherwise your automatons will collapse and bring along catastrophic consequences for your city. What I like about automatons is that they never smell bad, never become upset, never tire, and overall, do not demand salary. Yeah. I'm noticing some severe slowdown, and I'm not so sure I like that. Well, obviously I don't like that at all. But it might mean that the game is going to be a little bit harder to play as the cities get a little bit more complex. So the first thing I'm going to do is increase my steam production just by adding more extractors. Now, we do have some... Okay, well, we do have some farming going on already, with many more spaces available. We will need all that. Right now, I just need to be manufacturing automatons, which means I need 2 factories since I have 30 coming my way. So, 2 factories, which will actually fit here pretty nicely. Let's see. If I put one here, I can't put one. There we go. If I put one there, and put one here, I think I'm going to have to turn this around to connect the pipes. Nope, they're connected already. Fantastic. However, we do need to consider hooking this up to... Or is this already connected up to this guy? I think I'd better create a special pipe just in case, so that it does start actually putting this stuff away. Although we've got some storage right here, it looks like, so it must be connected somehow. Anyway, that's the first bit that we need to look at. So, in order to actually make those, we then need a blast furnace. Blast furnaces are also quite large. Maybe I can fit 2 of them along here. And I'm probably going to need you. Now I need to be careful here because this is gold, so let's see, if I put this like, well, I'm trying to find out where all of the... Okay, so they've got that one up there. If I think I'm just gonna reroute the roadblocks here. So I'll put one there, and I just made someone on the road disappear with that. Not so good. Put one there, right in the steam cloud, okay. I wonder if that's going to be a problem. That would be interesting. Okay, so that guy will wander up and down. He'll take care of that one. This guy in the corner, that right there, should wander up and take care of all of that. Fantastic. So what we actually need right now is iron, and that is over here. These are not iron. These are copper mines. So in order to get the iron, I now need to look at these iron veins. Which is not there or there. It's actually way over here. And then we need to get the iron. There's the iron. Okay, so that one will fit there and there only, it seems. I will need another one, which I can actually possibly get up here. There it goes. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to sort of move things around on the road. I don't see anything else in the other corners of the map, so this is as good as it gets. So I do actually need a road going up that way. But we're going to come into a problem here, which is that this guy now has that road and that road to decide upon, and I don't want him doing that, so I'm going to have to move him. And I think the best way to do that is probably to go back around, not that way, not that way, this way. If I move the road there, and get rid of that and that, we can probably get rid of that. There we go. Now this guy is on his own. That is not the right one. It's in the government. There. So we can go all the way up. Okay, so we've got that all situated and protected. Let's see this in action. There we go. And I guess I can increase speed. And hopefully... Okay, I've still got 30 unemployment. What do these need to boost up? They need utensils, so I'm going to possibly have to manufacture some of those. We do have utensils. I mean, that's what's being created over here, correct? 2,900, okay. Well then, now we have provided the city with automatons, we're going to invite some bourgeois. Constructing manors is done in the same way as worker houses, but pay attention. The bourgeois demand an environment far more attractive than the working class, hence proceed and plan with utmost care. Just like the workers, the bourgeois have needs and demand certain goods and services. Distribution of resources for the upper classes are provided by the emporium. The emporium, however, only works if provided with automatons. Aristocrats are fastidious. They demand at least 3 different kinds of food. At the moment, however, your city only provides 2 different delicacies. We should start to produce some bread, even though I prefer something else. Stop. Okay, so that is what the game has already built for us over here, and I am just going to put down a bunch of the houses. Now, I know from previous experience that some of these will actually have to be left open so that I can put various buildings in them. I'll leave that one, that one, how about that one, possibly this one actually. This one looks like it could be a space, but it's actually not. For some reason there's a rock in the way. Okay, so I will have to leave 3 of those open. I think maybe I can get away with destroying some of this stuff, actually. Hold on. I'm going to get rid of some of these parks, and instead I'll just put those over here. Okay, so there is another spot for these guys. Can go right there. Great. So the Emporium is not that, it is distribution. Just plunk that right down in the middle. Okay, and I didn't rotate it correctly, but whatever. So it will eventually get stuff, and it says we need to begin some other type of farm, which is this one. I don't know why I keep clicking all these other things. And I wanted bread, so let's go ahead and put in a bunch of wheat farms. I do need to pay attention to the fact that I am a little bit low on people. Okay, so that one works. Now, let's see, maybe let's add another one, how about? Because I think I only put down 4, so we'll put down 5, and then we get to put down some massive... Now, I probably should not put these in the... I mean, we've got a lot of fertile fields down here, but I probably should not put them down there. So instead, I guess I'll put them along these roads. Let's put them over here. Get it kind of close to where it needs to go. Okay, so 2, maybe 3. Let's put 3. Okay, so we've already got one guy who can walk up there. Now, is there anything else attached to the bread making? Yes, there's actually a bakery that is attached to the baking. So, okay. I could fill in a few spaces. I could also fill it in down here, but then we're just kind of crossing back and forth, and I don't think that's very efficient at all. So let's just put 1, 2, taking up a lot of good spaces, but I don't really want to add a lot more bad appeal. So let's put in 4. We'll assume that's good enough. We might have to... Well, we've got 38%. I don't know how much... See, it's telling me I've got a lot of workers, but it's not telling me how much 30% of all that is, and sadly I cannot do that math in my head right now. There are 2 essential service buildings needed for the upper class, a cafe and a spa. The first one functions just like a regular service building if you have enough active automatons at hand. The second, however, sends its distributor to get steam capsules for the best spa experience known in Lethis. Watch out for your number of extractors connected to your steam condenser at all times. Be sure you are producing enough of it. Now, steam will be your most valuable resource. Okay. That's still not any of these buildings. What are these buildings? A sand mine and a glazery. Glazery. Window maker. This is a newspaper kiosk with newspaper dorks. Cafe. Put that right there. And this is... Is this the thing? Give me a spa. Yes. Okay. Okay. That looks good. What do you actually need right now, though? So they just need more food, and that is being manufactured. Wiggle my way back up there. 23%, so we still have some. And you see that this time, the bourgeois don't even walk into town. They have these steam-powered hover platforms that bring them to their little manors. On top of providing food, the Emporium also distributes 2 other goods specifically demanded by the bourgeois, pretty garments and jewelry. To produce garments, you are in need of 3 buildings. First, a hop farm, or barley. The barley provided is then consumed by the silkworm, the silk manufacturer, because that's how that works. The silk itself is brought to a tailor, who then transforms the silk into beautiful clothes. It is silly, isn't it? Our beautiful figures are dressed by such ugly, slimy beasts. Yes, we get to exploit massive silkworms, which is a little bit disconcerting. Okay, silk manufacturer. We're going to need a lot of space for this. I think perhaps I will put that out here. Let's put it right there. 1, 2, we'll say 3. Let's see, I'm going to need, right off the bat, I'm going to need one of these, so I'll put it... Oh, I guess I can keep it right here then, and then we'll just have... I mean, that's probably going to be enough room, right? So we'll just put one here, put one here. Okay. And now... No, stop it. Now we need barley. Get out of the way. 1, 2, 3. 3. 3. 4, we'll call it 5, that's probably enough, right? And then we need to begin looking at what? Tailors, hooray. And the tailors are actually pretty big. Probably can get 3 of them and that'll be good enough. Again, I don't know the ratios between how much these push out and how many productive buildings they can support. I suppose I could spend some time doing that, you know, actually researching that upon my own time. Yeah, and they're the gigantic silkworms, strapped down, ever producing silk. But we can see that we're already manufacturing clothes. I mean, that's just how quickly this game works in the production. And, you know, that's good, because that was always one of my major complaints about the Impressions City Builder games, was that you're just basically spending a lot of the time waiting. You know, you're just waiting for things to be built and pushed around, and that's really... So it's good that this game bypasses that and realizes that people today just don't have the patience for that kind of nonsense. Okay, so... Still waiting on garments. Perhaps I need a few more. Because I mean, this is... Are you just not accepting them, or... See, I don't even know what they look like. These little unhelpful icons. Phase, steam, sand, herbs, jewelry? Now, it looks like a little pile of clothing. I think this might be it. Garments, yes. And we're, for some reason, refusing garments. I will accept garments. There. Probably didn't want to do that. I'm probably going to bite myself in the butt on that one, because I'm sure that was meant to save space for something else. However, it is now being taken. A building just collapsed. Why? Why, worker? You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to get those. Why? Why? Damn it. So now I need to clearly do something else with that. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Why? You're, like, right frickin' there, you idiot. Well, what if I move you... How can I do this? If I move him like that... I mean, clearly he's not able to walk far enough, which is immensely disappointing to me. I guess I can put in another one. So let's put in the copper factory. Again. Rotate. I guess that goes there. And then was it iron factory? I just need to make sure I'm actually getting the one, because they look identical. Come along? Was it maybe just not connected to the road? I don't know. That is entirely possible. How about go like that, and then I will remove this. And because we probably have an excessive amount of workers that we can exploit, I will just go ahead and put 2 down, and you don't have to worry about it. That should fix it. Pretty disappointed that the guy was not able to make it all the way up there. Germinal, concerning jewelry, I prefer not telling you about how to make it. You are well able to find out for yourself. Be sure the upper class feels comfortable in your city, and the mansions will become bigger and bigger, just as the amount of taxes they will have to pay. Maniacal laughter. Please note that if you have a certain amount of aristocracy in your city, they will provide ambassadors for you to send away and influence trade routes and prices. Interesting. You can appoint them very easily by using the world map. You know, apparently they may even be able to provide help to artists and inventors alike. But you will probably learn about that another time. During the course of the campaign, not in any tutorial. So, I know for a fact I will need gold, and I believe we can only make the one, which is kind of a disappointment. Means rather slow production of it, yeah. That is the only gold on the map. Just to make sure, yes it is. Okay, so first let's go look at the industry. And what is this? This is a jeweler. Jeweler. We'll just put it right there. And there's nope, can't, nope. Well, if I move the road, I probably could make it happen. Put the road like that. How about? And up we go. And I'm going to have that little corner which actually will not be touched by anything. That is too bad. And I just broke the road anyway, I just noticed, so... There. There? Jeez, okay. Jeweler. Put in 2, 3 is probably the max we'll be able to effectively do anything with. So, they take raw gold and turn it into the jewelry boxes or something? I still can't tell with that. Those icons are so frickin' small. There's no reason for the UI to be this small. And they should eventually produce things. Probably gonna need to tell someone to get it, though. How about you? You can accept the jewelry. Fantastic. Okay. Check on the workforce. Make sure we are... Yes, we're down to 4% unemployment, but I don't think we are going to need much more beyond this. These guys, if I can find my mouse, need more food. What kind of food don't they have? Everything? What is your problem? We're getting the wheat. We just not... Oh! Yeah. So, we also need a granary specifically for them. Which is kind of a pain, to be honest, because that should not have to be the case. You know what, I'll just put it way down here, so we're just moving things back and forth, which is exactly what I did not want to do. I'm not going to take any of that, or any of that. Which is bread? Is this bread? That's bread. Tell it to get there. So we're getting all the bread. And apparently it's efficient to do this with separate warehouses for different types of food. You know what? You know what? You're taking way too much meat. Let's empty that and keep this only for the meat. See, because we're getting the meat, the bread, and up here we're getting the fish, and it kind of looks like we might need more fish. So I'll put down one more fish. Fish. Doesn't actually go there. I guess that sandbar is part of the... What is that? Oh, crabs. Oh, there we go. Building up, and I won! Hooray! That actually took a lot less time than the first time I did this. What a success! Incredible! Eventually, you have cost me far less than you have gathered from all cities, and thanks to you, the Count's cities, increase the font please, have made their first steps into the modern times. I was pleased to collaborate with you, and wish you the very best for your future career. I do not doubt you are going to make it very far, if you do not plan to retire already. But yes, you seem to have a good couple of great journeys ahead of you. Farewell. Hooray. Okay, so that is the very brief tutorial with, honestly, stuff that if you've played any of the Impressions games before, you probably don't have to go through it. We did not, however, cover everything. Obviously, there were a few buildings left, so I'm sure we will find those in the campaign. And we'll start that next time.